Podbags. Jiffy is not just a word. It's a length of time, and it equals 1/100th of a second.
Who states this?
Yeah, is that true?
That's a fact.
That's a fact?
Jiffy is defined.
I'll be back in a jiffy.
You will be back in 1/100th. You're already back.
That's very fast.
Think about how many
Super fast.
jiffies you just did.
Oh my god, that's really fast.
I know.
That sounds like a weird 20s term for backflips or something.
Yeah.
Think how many jiffies you just did.
Ooh, look at the jiffies on him.
Wow. What?
So
They're boinging and bouncing.
So the peanut butter, is that a play on that somehow? Is it
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's maybe it's the last name of a guy.
Key and Jiff.
Yeah.
Call us
Gregory Jiff.
Would it be drudgery?
Dredgery Drift.
Drudgery Jiff.
What the hell just happened?
Thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Wow. Maybe it spells something. Maybe it's an acronym.
Oh, this whole time.
Justin Fark. I don't know if you need to bleep that.
How about jump in fast?
In a jiffy.
Yeah,
Jump in a jiffy.
that's right.
It's pretty good.
Or maybe Jiff stands for Jiffy, Iffy, Fiffy. Thank
not
you.
bad. You know what those sound like? Those sound like some brothers' names. Here's Jiffy.
1870s.
Here's
Yeah.
Iffy.
We fought in the War of 1812.
She, Fiffy.
A war of attrition. If I ever saw one.
Iffy, it's short for Iffabill.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I don't know.
Oh, it is bad.
It is bad.
No, to make that connection, that's pretty goddamn good.
Right? Yeah.
We're the rain men of podcasting.
Wonderful.
Sweet.
Speaking of names, I'm your host, Dave, joined by my colleagues, Brom
Iffy, Jiffy, Spliffy.
and Danger.
I think Spliffy's a joint.
It is.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
A Spliffy's a 1920s joint.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
It's seasoned.
Aha. Oh.
You found it in a shoe.
Oh, God. American Pickers. Give you $50 for this. Smoke it right now.
50 for the spliffy.
50 for the split. I can shake on that. I can shake on that. I can shake on that. Give me that. Yep. Okay, here you go.
50 for the spliffy.
I'll give it to you. I'll give you the 50 in a jiffy.
Yep.
I'm a little iffy on it, but I'll give you the 50 in a jiffy.
Touche. Very nice.
Nice. I like your poetry.
It's beautiful.
I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it.
Fantastic.
What are we doing today? We're talking about stuff.
I think we're podcasting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got stories.
God, we keep doing this. What episode is this currently? 19?
19.
I feel like that.
Oh my God, we're about to be on 20.
Yeah, we're an adult now.
Oh, man.
Whoa, we can serve our nation.
Wow, you went the other way.
Haven't
on
we
that.
already been doing that?
Yeah,
Right.
I went with vote, which is...
Oh, we could.
Well, that's
Yeah.
also serving your nation.
No, not the way I vote. I keep voting
just
for
write,
anarchy.
just write in everything. Do you vote yes or no on Act 4? I think, here's what I'm thinking. I think that
a paragraph.
yes or no, sir, please.
Fill in the bubble, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, multiple choice.
The machine just explodes when you put the ballot in. There's it's never done that. You messed it up.
You've broken America, sir. Congratulations.
That's the machine's name. America.
America is the machine.
Yes.
America Jiffy.
Oh no!
his middle name.
Not this
Right.
again.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
get out
his
of this.
middle name.
Let's get out of this conversation in a jiffy.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you think...
No,
Okay.
Clean-cut answers.
You don't think? Okay.
correct.
No, I do
That
not.
sounds about right.
Yes.
Do you think you'd like living underwater if you suddenly became a mermaid? Or would it be too scary?
Where else would I live if I was a mermaid? I guess I could still be scared of it, but it's I don't know.
I think that's
No,
the point. It's more,
that's a
would it be
point.
scary if you had, the adaptability?
If I could get,
Is that the lightning storm?
I don't know.
We have a
I don't even
thunderstorm
know-
right now,
I don't
so
even- I was gonna say if we have some
there might be some weird...
turbulence,
Yeah.
podcast turbulence,
Yep.
or in a bumpy patch.
This is your captain speaking. We got a little bit of turbulence here. Make sure you fasten your seatbelts and secure all of your valuables in the overhead compartments.
We're at about 3,000 words a minute. No, if I could like have weapons, that'd be pretty cool.
You want to try it? Don't
Yeah,
you?
say mermaids. Yeah, usually tridents.
You gotta
Tridents
like
are
fight
sick.
sharks and stuff, you know?
Oh yeah.
Why you can't make friends with them? Why do you got to go right to fighting them?
No, only
They
if they're
don't
gonna
seem
attack me.
friendly.
No, the shark attack's actually fairly rare, to be honest. I know it's very odd.
Yeah,
Everybody else will be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't hear it.
I'm not sure if anyone can hear that, but every now and again in our headphones we hear.
Yeah,
It makes
it's
it
like
way
we're
more
getting on the
exciting.
internet.
It is.
Yeah, it's old school. Yeah,
Dial up.
yeah. I've got the 13.3K upload.
Sick.
So, yeah, it's not
Sick,
great.
bro.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
I think. I mean,
It'd be cool for like
To just live underwater as a merman,
it'd be
merman in this
a
case.
merman.
A merman.
Hi, I'm Steve Merman.
I'm Ethel Merman.
underwater real estate agent.
I was gonna say I have 9 fish wives because I'm merman.
Oh,
Don't danger. Come on.
I feel like
Church of. Oh man!
Well, that's why I can't have nice.
Welcome to the Merman Church.
Book of Merman.
Book of Merman.
Merman. I like the idea of like not drowning. Like that sounds sick.
Right.
Because I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
But also, like we were talking about, like Fear of Dark in that episode. You want to talk about that stuff is dark. Ain't nothing darker than the
you'd
bottom
be
of the
like
ocean.
a shallow water merman.
Oh yeah.
You'd
Also-
always be up by the beaches.
I'm
and
like
stuff.
coral, baby. I'm right there.
Also, that is a great point where it's like not all fish can survive on every set of like pressure level.
Yeah,
or
what
like
kind
the
of pressure
blob,
are we
like the
talking?
blobfish. Once like it looks normal, but the people are like it looks so ugly. But it's because they brought it up from like high pressure depths and it just
Right.
like decompressed, like blew up.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
it
right.
looks completely different. So then it's like if you're a mermaid, how far could like. What like do you have to acclimate yourself? Is it like is it reverse climbing a mountain? Like as a mermaid, do you have to like dive slightly deeper and then kind of hang out there and then go a little bit deeper every day?
Are we saying that Ursula wasn't a thick chick? She was just a deep
Oh my God.
dwelling.
Whoa, she's just adapted for it, dude. That's kind of we might have figured it out.
Wow, that's pretty.
That's true.
That's pretty wild.
And maybe that's why she had purple skin instead of like.
She had tentacles too, though, right? Didn't she?
Yeah.
She wasn't like a mermaid.
She was an
No.
yeah, she was an octopus thing.
Something.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh, shots fired.
I think being a merman would be awesome for like.
Can't get it out of my head.
It would be awesome for like 3 days. Then you'd be like, "All right, I think I've seen enough."
Yeah, it would. I mean, as a merman, would you have like really, really good like dark vision? Because
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
so. Yeah.
Am I the only Merson? The only merperson?
it said Merson.
If I was the only Merson, it would stop being funny after like 2 or 3 days.
Well, I would think there'd be other ones because yeah. I think other people would buy into that.
Oh, just
Well, they
other
would-
humans
well, they
that
would
have
buy
fought
into
the
it.
same
It
deal
just-
as we.
No, I assumed you were just like you were forced to be, or just like someone like went Barzopal, and then you just got turned to a mermaid, and you're like, oh.
Okay. Well, then other people have also.
So if they're
been-
stuck with me, that's kind of fun.
right?
Yeah.
That would be a cool movie.
That way, yes, you and all of mermanity
Oh,
can
hang out.
can,
Dude, that's such a good movie idea. Maybe we should do that. Like 6 people get like they wake up. It's kind of like Saw or like Cube. You remember Cube?
I do.
Which is awesome.
I do.
They just wake up and they got turned into mermaids, and they're like, we got to figure out how to get out of here. That's kind of rad.
Yeah. You know what was on that soundtrack? The Cult of Mercenality.
Immersive audio. Wow.
Anyway.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
it sounds cool, but like
Right.
I don't.
Not for very long.
There's a lot of parameters there. There's a
Oh,
lot.
I guess the question was, would you be scared?
Probably.
I wouldn't be scared.
It's kind of my cruising altitude.
Like I said, I wouldn't be scared until like the second or third day where I'm like, oh wow, I really don't have control over any of this. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I think the scary part is like the 3-dimensional predator type thing happening where you
Oh,
just
yeah.
never know when something's going to eat you and from what direction it is going to eat you from.
Yeah,
No,
that's wild.
really.
That's
it's not
the scary
great.
part.
Yeah, I'd be adapting.
I don't have to worry about that right now.
Generally, no.
You could from overhead. Can you imagine if like a bird just somehow broke through the house and just flew down and just like
I have a story very close to that. We'll talk about that later.
Sick.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Postbags?
No, it's a story we're going to talk about today. So
awesome.
Wow.
I know.
No,
I
really
can hear
immersive
the
audio.
it's
we heard the
crazy.
rain.
Yeah, we're doing. It's a combination ASMR / podcast. If you can hear the rain.
Calming.
Yes.
You're farting.
Breathe in.
Breathe out, machine head.
Don't forget to breathe.
In a jiffy.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Cool.
Wow.
Well, it was a good segue. I didn't think about this. Sometimes I just, subconsciously do these. So, speaking of water.
Whoa,
Nice.
born podcaster.
I know. I just didn't even think about it, but this does work. So, not necessarily unusual in the fact of what it is, but where it was found. There was an 11-year-old boy who was fishing in an Oklahoma pond, and that's why this is unusual. He caught one of the fish. You probably heard about these before. It's one of these fish that have human-looking teeth.
Oh,
Yeah, they're so creepy.
Yeah,
Did it have like a grill like T-Pain?
It's
No,
called
it's worse.
a pacu.
Oh, no.
They're awful.
That's not good.
And like I said, obviously the thing is they are commonly, if I remember, let me double check here. They, I believe, are commonly in South America.
Wow, so all the way up in Oklahoma?
Yeah,
Is it Oklahoma?
somehow there was this kid. He was fishing just outside of Oklahoma City.
Isn't Oklahoma landlocked?
yeah, I didn't think that they had
Like, it
any-
doesn't reach the ocean.
Right. So obviously, yeah,
This is
it got there
freshwater.
somehow.
Yeah,
In a way that didn't make sense.
that's wild.
Yeah. So obviously he was a little bit surprised because that's not what's supposed to be there.
And also, it's gross.
yeah,
They're horrible. I hate them.
yeah. I don't want
Fish
to
with dentures.
No.
Yeah, it's creepy to look at. I got Grandpa's dentures. I'm
Yeah.
coming to get you.
I'm gonna get you.
You're like, oh.
I don't like that at all.
No.
Right. Yeah. So apparently they did release it back into the water, which is kind of funny. We're like, throw it back.
So, let somebody
we'll
else
keep
be
it.
scared.
Let it grow another set of dentures.
Hey.
That's how
God.
old people
I
get their dentures. These fish
harvest
grow them
them from
for
the
you.
fish.
This is how we got dentures in the old times. We
Right.
just farmed them off of these guys.
See, I just wouldn't want to be having like a fish stick and be like,
Oh, God.
Or it bites you back.
Oh, the fish bites you back. It's like The Dark Half, that Stephen King book.
I don't remember that one.
Like, it's a
can't read.
dude, and then
I can't read.
in the book, these twins get one of the twins gets absorbed into the main dude or whatever, because it happens.
Like Guato?
No, it just
Yeah.
happens in real life, where it's like one twin, like in the womb, will just get like absorbed by the other twin or whatever.
That's crazy.
So then, like, he grows up, and then they like do a surgery because he's like, well, I've pain in my head or whatever, and they find like teeth and eyeballs and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, no wonder it's a pain.
But then it's like the dark half is that it's literally like a whole nother. It's slightly Basket Case esque, but it's
Okay.
like still in his head because Basket Case, it was Siamese twin or whatever.
Okay.
But then they took him off and put him in a basket.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know the correlation of those things.
Oh, the movie Basket Case.
Yeah, I mean, I never seen it, but
No.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, I know they were twins, and then he keeps them in a basket.
I had no idea.
Okay, that's all right. Thank you.
Well, sorry. I'm not cultured.
Speaking of teeth,
So, since it was a catch and release pond, they thought they were doing the right thing, initially by releasing this, and then of course once the game
talk about
warden,
park ranger, they're like, "You did what?"
yeah, exactly. They contacted game warden, and they were like, "You probably shouldn't have done that. That's not good." So apparently, being 11 years old, this kid decided, well, then I'm just going to keep trying to fish and catch this thing. So he's kind of made it his life's work right now to catch this again.
Moby Dick.
Apparently, a neighbor offered to eat it if he does catch it.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Dang. That's hardcore. I would put that neighbor on a watch list, honestly. If you want to eat something with human teeth, maybe you should be on a list somewhere. I'm not
I kind of
feeling that.
respect him though. He's
make
like,
sure
you know
it's
what? I'm gonna
gone.
try it. He's
Oh, it's about
Just to
trying
try
it.
it,
I
yeah.
thought maybe it was more like, I got to make sure it's gone.
Yeah,
It's
he's dominating. He's
Oh,
showing
yeah.
dominance.
Oh, yeah.
Asserting dominance.
maybe he's
mean-
a dentist.
It's research.
So this quote from the mom is pretty awesome, though. If he catches it again, we're going to get it mounted for him. I think that's a heck of a prize, and he deserves it. I told him we'd make it look like the fish was smiling so you could see its teeth.
That's
Way to go, Mom.
Oklahoma's like a third world. No, I'm sorry. No. I'm sure Oklahoma's lovely.
Yep, I'm sure it is.
Well, I mean, they had the Mira building. That's pretty nice.
I don't know what that is.
I
don't go anywhere.
So, anyways, Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation believes that maybe someone had grown it in a tank and they had released it, and that
would make way more sense.
It has made it all the way up here.
Like,
so.
Ooh, you ugly! Threw him in the river.
I ordered a goldfish. What the hell is this?
Smiling at me.
The 11-year-old caught it with a piece of bread.
Oh. Huh. I mean, we like bread and we have teeth.
We like teeth.
Like, did you put... That's... Well...
I mean,
Did you put the bread on, like, a hook, or you just threw it in the water and, like,
grabbed it on the hook?
In a hook, yeah.
Huh. Oh, God. Just on his hands. It sounds like... It feels like a horse is, like, feeding from his hand, and he looks down. Oh, my God, it's a fish!
Seahorse.
So apparently also...
Yeah, whoa, seahorse.
I seahorse, I eat it.
That's the neighbor.
That's true. Nice.
I'll try anything.
Full circle.
So also, oddly enough, this isn't the first time an 11-year-old caught a pacu in Oklahoma.
What
That's
the hell?
so specific.
There was another one caught 5 years ago.
By another 11-year-old.
Yes, another 11-year-old, which of course another older.
It's the magic age.
Yeah, this is like a curse, bro. I don't know about all this.
So apparently these fish, I did not know this. I thought they were fairly small, but they can grow up to 3.5 feet and 88 pounds.
So their teeth are big.
They're like
I did not know.
teeth.
Well, the one he caught is like about 10 or 12 inches.
That's still big.
So, I mean, that's not huge. It's not 3.5
It's
feet
big enough
and 90
that the
pounds.
teeth would like...
That's like an 8-year-old human.
Yeah, but if you were fishing and you caught an 8-year-old, you'd be really surprised.
Well, it depends on what I'm fishing for. And then it depends on whether or not my neighbor wanted to eat it.
I'll say, that is the neighborly reply.
Very nice.
So let's continue on this. I like this. There's more information here. So the fish has a nickname, the ball cutter.
Oh.
The what?
The ball cutter.
That's not what they call it.
Yes, that is the nickname, and it is exactly what you're thinking because it has a tendency to attack men's testicles.
Wow. Take them clean off.
Oh my God, that's why the neighbor wants it. Can you imagine? Oh. Why does no testicle Johnny want that fish? I'm gonna find my testicles.
Revenge, that's why.
Revenge is a dish best served. Testicle.
I like that. There's a couple things happening there. Well, first off, the neighbor is Christian Bale Batman.
Correct.
and secondly, he has the nickname No Ball Johnny, which is just spectacular.
Did I say no ball or no testicle?
You said No Ball Johnny.
Yeah, no
I
ball.
think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Either way, it's funny.
It's good.
No.
So apparently, so what happened too was this was in Scandinavia. So apparently the fish also shows up there.
What the hell?
They gave warnings to people to not skinny dip in Scandinavia. Ooh. And then another wonderful quote. It's not normal to get your testicles bitten off, of course, but it can happen, especially now in Sweden. And this is from a fish expert that said at the time.
A fish expert.
Yeah.
It's Gordon from those bags of fish sticks. You get your testicles bitten off. Sweden. It happens, but Denmark, whatever. Yeah, he's the full raincoat. Sir, it's perfectly fine on your testicles.
Never know. Testicles.
He has a little raincoat on his balls. For protection.
They're bite proof.
Can't get through.
He got through.
I didn't test these.
What's happening?
I don't know.
So I mean that's enough.
Yeah.
There's not really too much more I want to talk about.
We covered it.
That weird.
Can you imagine,
fish.
like, you know, they do like, whoa, fishing picture, and they like pull it up, like, yeah, like it's them holding the fish, but like, check this out. Can you imagine hold up a fish and then like, all right, say cheese, and then the fish smiles too, and you go, whoa, the fish smiled back. I don't know where I'm making that voice.
It's the snack that smiles back.
Oh my God, goldfish!
Right.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's where they got it from.
I don't know. I hope not.
Right.
It's terrifying.
I agree.
Can you imagine if goldfish were just made out of those fish's teeth?
Oh, that's how they're Wait, what?
You listeners missed it, but Dad is grimacing in pain right now from the thought of that.
Nasty.
That's grody.
It is, yes.
That's nasty.
Oh, that's just plain wrong.
I don't know what to do with that. That's all. I
think we nailed it. I think we got it.
Yeah, we were taking a moment.
Stuck the landing.
Yeah.
We did.
So a mysterious object washed up on a beach in Australia. It was not a fish.
Okay.
So police are looking for clues. There's this. We had a similar thing before that we talked about, but this is another odd canister-looking item that washed up. And here, I'll show you the picture. Here's a picture of that. There you go.
It's big.
Kind of this
Holy
weird
crap.
gold-looking thing.
Looks like it's from Dune.
Right.
It
Kind of
looks like
a
the
weird
turret of an old plane.
I know.
Yeah.
It is odd. It is 2.5 meters long and 2.5 meters wide.
That's big.
It is. That
legitimately,
is,
you might be right.
That's
you
like-
might be right.
like
Yeah.
8 foot by 8 foot
I feel like
for
that's
Merco people.
Oh,
Yeah.
that might actually be too big.
Yeah.
Those
there's no way.
World War II fighter ball
Ones on the
things.
bottom? Dude,
Yeah, it
you
was
had
like
to be
machine gun
so
things.
small.
It was like maybe 6 foot,
You
but
had
like
to be so small.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
they
I
were
was like the
smaller
World
than
War
that.
II dudes that are like, I fought in the war. They're like 4'8", but you're like,
Yeah.
you are a hero because
Right.
you were the only
Nice
guy who
work.
could fit in that ball.
No one else could have done it.
No,
There was
absolutely
a
not.
that was at Steven Spielberg. He had that. What show was that? There was a weird story about that. It was really cool though. About one of the
like
guys
those
that,
gunners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. What is that? I can't remember right now. It used to be on every Sunday. Steven Spielberg TV show. I don't remember.
I don't think he had that many, so I think people know.
Well,
what
no,
I'm
it
talking
was a series. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what I mean.
But
Yeah.
it was a cool show. It was really interesting.
Fair enough.
That's what I was thinking about. I think about that.
Yeah.
But then there was also what in Heavy Metal. I think they had that dude fighting in one of those too. Remember that?
Yeah.
And that's where the
right.
ball comes in and all the other.
Maybe that's what this is from.
I don't know.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's from heavy metal.
Yeah,
No.
they're trying to figure out what it is. It crashed or showed up, landed on the thing there. I think it got washed up there. They are thinking it might be some space junk, a foreign launched rocket, possibly. So basically, they're kind of asking around to be like, who dropped this? Where did this come from?
Litter.
Yeah. So yeah.
Nobody stood up yet, huh?
No, nobody has said this. My big weird gold colored
That's me,
8 foot
right
by
here.
8 foot thing.
We asked whose object this was, and this weird, skinny, 8 foot tall guy who looked like two guys on each other's shoulders put his hand up.
Wow.
McClunky.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, McClunky.
There it is.
Oh, sorry, sir. Here you go.
He just walks away with puts it on his shoulder, walks away.
That guy
the sound they
sure
make when
is
they walk
odd. What a weird feller.
He's not from around here.
Nice.
Correct.
Yeah. So it says a local lady and her partner discovered it just floating on the edge of the water and dragged it out with their 4-wheel drive vehicle.
Nice.
Because this is Australia, so you know
in
how they
there.
are.
Oh, yeah.
Where there's like,
Let's figure it out.
hook it up. Let's go. Get it out.
We took our Mad Max vehicle and
That's where they live.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
where it was shot.
Oh,
it must
yeah.
have been. It had to have been. Because that place is scary.
Right.
I don't
oh no, it
want
literally was. Mad Max was shot in
Well,
Australia.
yeah, it was shot in Australia. so.
See, I wouldn't know. But
Yeah.
I do now. Thank you.
Because
It's the
Mel
only place I can
Gibson
think
is
of.
Australian.
And George Miller,
Yeah.
the director.
Sweet. Killer. I believe you.
Yeah. So
That's the only place I can think of on Earth that looks like that. So it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Even
Australia is like
Salt
so
Flats is like-
distinct.
yeah, even the Salt Flats is like, got cracky in the earth kind of thing. Like they got a whole feel there. But Australia is a whole different vibe.
Yeah, 100%. Love you, Australia.
Yep, I do.
The people,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love
terrain.
I love
Take it or
you
leave it.
down
That's what
under.
I reckon. Hero. Love that guy.
So great.
He's awesome. You guys.
I
have no
didn't
idea
hear
that
who
is.
you said.
And that's what I reckon. He's a YouTuber. He's a really cool metal guy that like shows you how to cook food and talks to you about how char sauce is trash. Dude, he's awesome.
That sounds lovely.
He's great.
So shout out.
Yeah.
There you go.
If you want to join us for the podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, I
We-
bought a
we
couple
can-
of his cookbooks. Go
Right.
ahead.
We can have him phone in from down
Sweet.
under. Down under.
Ah, Mike the Sauce. I don't
My
know. Turn
God,
like
he's here in the
JFK.
studio.
Just turn into JFK. I'm from
make it the
Australia. Make this pasta sauce in a jar.
God damn it. Wow.
So hopefully they solve the mystery. If they do, I'll keep my eyes open for an update.
Yeah. I'm excited. The thing looks cool.
It does. Yeah. It looks very kind of steampunk to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
the shapes on it were weird.
Right.
It's cool.
Yeah. So
Fifth Element.
Space. It's the final frontier.
It's true.
Yeah. Or as a Merson, you could explore the frontier that's below us right now.
That's true.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe it's from under the water.
Oh no!
It's from one of the mermaid cities.
Oh man! So does that mean that it was like originally like the size of a fingernail? It was like a thimble
and it
or something.
Swelled up.
Yeah, because the pressure's less, so it was like.
Like wow, cool.
No, that doesn't make sense.
It was like a balloon. Like when we lose helium balloons and they float up, it's the same thing. Yeah, like it was a gift, and they're like,
oh, it's gone. The Australians have it now.
So this story, I mean, I don't know. I think it's funny, but yet apparently, I mean, you know how this goes. When wildlife does things that it's not supposed to do, and of course, then they're like, well, we got to kill it.
That's typical.
So that's the shitty part.
I don't understand it.
Yep, so we got to kill it. But anyways, there's an otter in Santa Cruz. It is hassling surfers, and what it's doing is it's sometimes even stealing their surfboards.
Cool.
Which I think is kind of funny.
Hard.
Like here is literally a video of it like,
that's so cool.
I stole your board, motherfucker.
And then he actually like does.
Yeah, and like surfs
he's
on
just
it.
like he's surfing. Yeah.
He's an odd.
Oh, and it's a she actually.
Odd.
It's a she.
Oh,
they.
So
there's she. Yeah.
She's an
odd.
Her.
Yeah.
Her. Yes, her.
Odd her.
That's her pronoun. So anyways, but apparently just doing a number of different things. I mean, obviously just sometimes kind of, I guess, aggressively approaching surfers. And then obviously some of them are scared enough. And then it's like, well, I'm just going to yoink your surfboard now. Like if you're just going to back up.
The difficult thing for me was like, I guess I was thinking that they would like take it under the water somehow away.
Right. Yeah. No,
it's
just like hopping on it.
Pretty much can because those things are like
they're pretty floaty,
super floaty. So like you just watch it like go away like
yeah man. Well, and it's funny because I know a lot of them have like the ankle thing attach it to their thing. Yeah, where you're like, oh shit,
the otter's just pulling you away. Please stop.
You're now a Merson.
Join us.
Yeah,
that's how it starts.
It's the otters that turn you into a mermaid.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
that's okay. Yeah, they're cute.
Like sorcery otters. It'd be Harry Otter.
I couldn't make the connection.
You're an otter, Harry. You're an otter, Harry.
You did it.
Harry Otter.
Nice.
Spell it awesome.
That's so good.
Oh, spell it awesome. Harry Otter.
Is that how otters sound?
That's how Harry Potter sounds.
Oh, my mistake.
So Harry Potter. But yeah, sometimes she'll chew on the boards. She'll just basically get them to, drop the board and then hijack it.
So it's like just
board jacket, I guess. Board jack the board. But like I said, like anything, I mean, they're saying, well, what happened is apparently it was, this is Otter, where was it at down here? Otter 841. It was born in captivity. But they did release it in the wild when it was young, so they felt like they had successfully released it.
You successfully made it an asshole.
It was in prison, to be fair.
That's
right.
Fair.
This was back in 2020, but now in
like
September.
A web tattoo. Sorry.
On its elbows.
A little surfboard tattoo next to its eye.
Yeah, like different one.
Yeah.
Like a fighter pilot, right? Kamikaze Otter. That's a really good band name.
Kamikaze.
Welcome back, Otter. Yeah.
Yay. Welcome back. You've been stealing surfboards. Sorry.
But yeah, so it was like 2 years. It wasn't until like September of 2022 that she started kind of exhibiting this behavior. And they've been trying, obviously, to discourage it because, of course, like they said, well, if it keeps acting this way, we're going to have to kill it. Because it's used to people, and so they get all... So...
I get
it to a point, but because they're like, well, what if she bites something or bites somebody?
They should take. They should. What if they just like? What if they just like cordon off a certain area of it, and they're like, if you want to have fun, and hang out with an aggressive otter, this is the area for it.
You mean something like that?
Whoa, just do that. Just be like, this is the otter area.
The sign, I will read it even. It says, warning, aggressive sea otter in this area. enter the water at your own risk. Keep away from marine wildlife.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Just make it an attraction. Be like, do you want to come see the aggressive otter? Here you go.
Steal your stuff.
This fine print is a little brutal. It says, signs will be removed when this issue is resolved. That just has such an ominous sound to it.
As like a real, like,
we're like, I don't know. We might shoot it. I don't know.
A solution resolved. It's not good.
Isn't that horrible? If your hitman called you up and he's like, the problem has been resolved.
I mean, we might just dump a bunch of these human teeth fish in there and let it eat the otter. Who knows?
Oh, that's the next Sharknado.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Think of how, I know I say this a lot, think of how great of a movie that would be. All the teeth fish invade or whatever, and then it's like almost Sharknado, and they're like, we don't know how to fight back. It's horrible. We can't figure it out. And then the otter comes out, and it was actually trying to help people the whole time.
Oh man!
The surfboards, they were
drawing.
It was drawing the teeth fish, and they're like, I was just trying to help. Like, we need your help, please.
Like the otter smoking a cigar. I was just trying to help.
I haven't helped in 5 years. You gotta come out of retirement, Otter. Otter.
There's no way. They don't love me anymore like they did.
Otter didn't lay off the Marlboros.
We just didn't know.
Oh my God.
The otter just hangs out with like Joe Cool or whatever, the camel.
Yeah. They don't seem like they'd be friends.
No,
that'd be tough. That's a tough relationship to uphold.
Maybe Joe Camel's the one that hires them, but then Otter double crosses them because they're like,
I don't care about money anymore.
Dude, your movies are the greatest. They're like just the greatest movies of all time.
So awesome. So cool. I'm like the Michael Bay of horrible podcast movies. What if we had an explosion here? It's a makeout scene. They're kissing. But what if their head blew up? Like Scanners.
Hear me out.
Check this out. He's kissing her. Slips the tongue. Her head blows up. He hits the button underneath her tongue and makes her head blow up. We can do it, I guess. All right. Good.
For money.
I like money.
Yeah. I'll make anybody explode for money. Podbags does not endorse this message.
That could go either way.
Right.
That could either be destructive or sensual.
You're welcome.
I'll make anyone explode for money.
That's true.
I'll make anyone explode for money.
I know that voice, but I can't pin it down. It's like a cartoon that I can't get. It's so good.
It's like
it sounds like Inspector Gadget. It's the It's Dr. Claw.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's a little more guttural than the one I was doing, but totally. Yeah.
Right.
I'll get you next time.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Good catch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like that now we've boiled the podcast down to you say funny thing, make random comment, then you interject with a dark version of it where everybody's like, whoa, man, what are you talking about? Hold on. I gotta say who was pointing at. That's an audio medium.
Yep.
Dad will say, you'll say the information, and then you make a funny quip that's really clever, and we'll go like, whoa, that's super clever. And then Danger will say somewhere like, whoa, that's really dark. And then I'll do a stupid voice.
It's balanced.
And then say, it's a movie. Like the Force, all good things.
Right.
See?
We are.
From my perspective.
Trifecta.
Yes, we're keeping the balance.
I just like funny voices too much. It's too much fun.
Oh, it's good.
You keep it up.
It's working.
Oh, I will. That's our bread and butter.
My voice is funny just on its own, so I don't need to do anything.
You're talking to the guy with the goofiest voice here.
I don't know. Your sound's pretty good. Your sound's pretty good on microphone. I don't know. I'm just saying. I have two modes. I have like this Peter Steele one that's like really, really low, like way down here, and then I have that like goblin one I do when I'm laughing, and that's it. I have those two modes. That's
it. All right.
A+ and A+.
Dope.
So this next story really, it was just because I kind of knew what they were talking about, but I wasn't completely sure, so I had to read this. So firefighters rescue a small dog trapped inside electric sofa.
There's a lot of words there.
That actually makes sense to me.
It did, but I mean, we talked about, obviously, a few weeks ago, some sofas that were catching fire. So I was like, well, it could be that.
They don't go very fast, though. Because I've sat on like an electric sofa. Not at my house. My sofa doesn't even have like manual things that like you can pop the legs
I
up
thought you were
with.
going to say legs.
It doesn't even have legs.
On the floor.
My sofa is a random cushion on the ground. Now,
It's a box.
like I've used those electric where it's like, yeah, you press a little button, it's like in a car, and it's like, and like comes up or whatever. Yeah. But they'd go so slow that I'm like, I don't know how I get trapped in there.
To slingshot you?
A little bit. Okay. To be fair, have you gone on like a nice lazy boy? It feels like it's gonna like blow your hamstrings out. Just like it's like an airbag went
like
off.
An eject button.
Launches you into the air.
Oh.
I don't know what I was thinking when I heard the term electric sofa, but it wasn't that.
It sounds like you could drive it around.
I was thinking like a Bootsy Collins album. Like
electric sofa. Yeah,
that's like, what that sounds like to me.
Like Dweezil Zappa and Bootsy Collins.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, electric sofa. Baby. Yeah, no, that's right.
I'm here on Dweezil Zappa's album. The electric sofa. No, I don't know how Dweezil sounds.
The electric sofa.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I don't think.
Yeah, I'd have bought it.
Nobody knows how Dweezil Zappa sounds.
No, I bought it. I was like, okay.
He's just a mute.
I believe you.
I talk through the guitar.
Yeah.
That's it.
Here's my Dweezil Zappa impression.
Did you get it?
Wow, that was great.
So
Isn't that amazing?
I can't believe it. That's incredible.
Nailed it.
Man.
Wow.
No, so I mean, it's a little scary though when you do read the details.
It sounds harrowing, to be fair.
Right?
Yeah.
So what had happened was, it's a small dog, obviously, like a little Pomeranian. It looks like, a Pomeranian named Bear, because of course, it's like a big person driving a small car, either or a tiny guy driving a big truck,
right?
Or a giant buff dude named Bubbles or something.
Yeah.
Or a giant buff dude being named Tiny.
Don't make me call Tiny.
Thanks for the originality.
He comes
there.
out and he's 3 feet tall, and you go, oh,
that was weird.
So, anyways,
I'm kind of a little
Just
surprised.
kicks you in the dick.
He uppercuts you in the dick because you're so short.
Were you saying
sorry,
something,
this
Dave?
poor
Was there
dog.
something that was
no,
happening?
we're good.
Don't get short with me. Bear.
So Bear was under the couch when the owner, let the thing kind of start to go, and the dog's hair got like stuck in the motor. Oh, no. So that's what was going on.
That sounds terrible.
Jeepers.
Yeah, some of the long hair got stuck in the drivetrain.
Oh no.
Oh my god! Like there's smoke billowing out of it.
Yeah. So firefighters, obviously they called firefighters. They came out. They tried to use a grinder first to reach where Bear was.
Why didn't you just get scissors?
So they were, it's inside of the thing.
Oh, okay.
So what do you do? Do you open it again?
No.
So they were trying to open it, somehow to get to it.
Yeah.
So then they ended up borrowing. It's funny, they borrowed a hacksaw from the owner. So it's like they just used what was there, and they cut through the covering to get access to the spring where the dog's fur was ensnared.
That sounds horrible.
And then they used bolt cutters to cut through the spring. So, I mean, it was quite an operation, obviously, just to get this, and obviously Bear was fine. That was the good thing.
That's cool. They'll probably never go near the sofa again. Like,
lesson learned. Nope.
It'll either never go by it again or
be there tomorrow.
5 seconds. Yes, correct. They should. I didn't think about that. Yeah, they should just have like a little like net.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, so just you can't go underneath there.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. They obviously forgot about Pomeranians named Bear in their engineering.
Darn.
So
beta tests failed.
Man.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is wild.
Yep. So, but
that sounds terrible. That sounds so painful.
That's not. Yeah, or scary at minimum because you can't even like you can't. As the person who owns the dog, you can't just be like, let me just open it again and save my dog. You're gonna make it worse.
Yeah, you don't know.
You have to call someone.
Yeah, and be
while your dog's freaking out. Oh, that's rough. That's not great.
Yeah.
I'm a cat guy, so I instantly thought about a cat doing that.
Right.
And
I'm always my cats go under my recliner, so I'm always like, I better never. I got to be real careful.
Bro, cats like go under like cars and shit.
I know they're dumb. They're dumb as hell. I love them, but
I don't
Christ.
know. This thing is like, not to be pedantic, but it's funny where it's like, I don't know if cats are dumb, but they're very risk adverse.
True.
Like they're the reverse. Risk averse means that you don't want risk.
Yeah, aversion. Yeah.
They're risk diverse because they have a diverse amount of risk that they enjoy.
They enjoy a lot of different kinds of dangers.
Variety is the spice of life.
That's right. A little bit of car motor. Sleep under the lawnmower. It's cool.
It's great.
It's nice.
Sleep inside the meat grinder. Sleep on the table saw.
One time, I will say, one time.
Sleep inside the gun. Artillery shell.
Inside the artillery shell. Oh, no. One time there was a comedian on the TV, and my uncle went to close the recliner, and there was somebody in between him and the television, right? and the comedian in question was like one of those dudes that makes all the cool noises. So when all the clamor happened when he closed it, he just thought it was the dude on the TV because he couldn't see the TV. So he thought that it was just like him, like with the microphone or whatever. It was not. It was my cat being like, "You jerk! I open the door. It's my face." But it was totally fine. He was cool. He was tight.
Right.
Yeah. He wasn't even hurt. He didn't even care. He probably went right back under the heating.
You're right.
Oh my God! Not to.
That was wild.
I don't mean in a way to hurt you guys' feelings, but just because semi-accurate.
Ow.
Maybe you guys are cat guys because cats are just so ADD.
Yeah, that's
because they totally
right.
are. Because cats are very intelligent, but they have a lot of trouble focusing.
Yeah, I can relate.
What and they would explain their weird.
What?
Whoa,
you're a dog guy, right?
I love both, but
I like trains.
They're both wonderful. Like Neil Young,
Trains.
he loves model. Legitimately, he loves model trains.
Who are we talking about?
Neil Young.
Neil Diamond? Diamonds are shiny. What?
It's like a T-Rex. If you just sit and observe it, it'll
You know who else
not
likes
exist.
trains?
Ooh.
This could go really dark.
All right, I won't answer it.
Okay.
Yes, the joke is I have no attention span.
Right. Haha.
Well, no, I believe me. I'm also super ADD myself. But that's just my observation. Is like
You're probably right.
cats totally are ADD.
100%.
Where it's like weird, like they don't understand risk very well.
Risk assessment broken.
Yeah, exactly. Like they have a lot of trouble focusing.
Yeah.
They just kind of do whatever they want.
Yeah.
But they're still very intelligent and they hyper focus on things.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
If Marcy, the one that was on the Instagram, if you saw that.
Our studio cat. One of our studio cats.
Yeah. She comes down here more than most of the others. But if we were singing, it'd be Mabel. She likes singing.
Oh.
Or hates it. I don't know. She just meows at the singer. So does she love it? Or I'm not really sure. Anyhow, Marcy, if she sees a glare of any type, like the reflection off the fridge when you open it, she will follow it and then like sit and wait with her tail like twitching.
It's coming back.
She's like,
yeah, it'll come back at some point.
You just wait. I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, she's
wild.
The hyper focus very much so.
I bet they don't. I'm just talking out of my ass.
That seems.
It feels like they do.
That's a supporting point. I've seen it happen.
I saw some internet thing where somebody was talking about, like, oh yeah, I took my lizard to. They have a veterinarian at PetSmart, and he's like, I took my lizard there, and I told him like what was wrong with it. And they're like, oh, I think your lizard has like ADHD, and then I took it to like a regular like normal veterinarian. They said lizards. Their brains aren't big enough to get ADHD. That's not. They definitely don't have that.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
But cats' brains might be big enough.
Yeah, they're relatively smart.
Mm.
Most of mine can fetch, if they can.
Maybe you need to ask your correspondent.
I will.
Yeah, because she might know.
She probably will.
She'll be like, "What the hell are you talking? Do cats have ADD?" No. What are you talking about?
Stupid. You've been podcasting again.
Just look under your bed. There's mics.
Sorry. Damn it.
Son, have you been podcasting? What? I learned it from watching you. No. Oh, and thank you for joining us on that 5-minute tangent.
You're welcome.
About cats.
Yeah.
Kind of. Some of it was
about dogs. The article was about dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't pay
forgot.
attention. Sorry.
Yeah, I forgot it already.
Well, because we were talking about then your
Christ.
uncle's story about the cat getting crunched.
It's true.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe we should add maybe we should make a jingle for like digression. Oh no, the reverse. Digression means like, oh, you're finally moving on. Oh no, digression means
how many times would we play it right here? Is what I'm wondering.
Yeah, it
the
would be
jingle starts for
constant.
half a second, then stops.
Yeah, and then it changes again. No. So a mysterious postcard from 1969 was finally delivered to a Maine home.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Maine is in the state.
That is right.
Yeah.
Not a Maine home. I was
I
like,
know.
what is that?
Yeah.
Not the secondary home.
No. Yeah.
Right.
Tertiary home.
No, a home in the state of Maine.
Ah, yeah.
Just found this interesting. Sometimes this happens. So apparently this postcard was originally postmarked in March 15th, 1969, and it was from Paris.
Patty.
And it took, obviously, 54 years to get to where it's supposed to be. Which
It's like it was delivered by FedEx.
I was going to say my internet.
Well, UPS is the one going on strike here in a minute. So
yeah, but UPS, I'll support UPS. They're actually good at their job.
Dude, my UPS man is a G.
But
He is
FedEx
an absolute
is
awesome guy. He brought my
UPS?
trash can up
What?
the other day when he was delivering a medicine ball of all things. I was like, dude, you're a
And he already
superhero.
lifted the medicine balls
Yeah.
away.
Right.
I was like, this dude.
Dude, I love it.
I added him on Xbox. He's rad.
Oh, cool. USPS is great because they do their job great and they're very friendly and talkative.
Oh, yeah.
UPS is great because they deliver it and they don't talk really, which is awesome. They just kind of walk in and they go like, they give you a nod and they go, all right. And you just hand it to you. Love it. FedEx sucks so hard. Their workers are buns. They deliver stuff not on time. Where it's like, if it was like one bad worker, I'd be like, okay, the fulfillment centers, they don't do their job correctly. They don't move it. They're like unfulfillment center. Yeah, I can't stand FedEx.
What about like DHL and Amazon?
They're so nondescript.
That's
I don't
so
care.
low.
Amazon is fine enough. They don't pay.
People are cool. The people that I've met that work for them seem
but they're
fine.
like,
but
they're
people
just
that deliver to
slaves.
me,
So I'm like, I feel bad for them.
Great.
People, if you see an Amazon delivery van around, you look and you're like, that looks like hell.
Yeah, I just throw them a $5.
Oh, it's the most money they've seen all week. Yeah. No, the job is miserable. And DHL, I'm like, I don't even know what I've gotten delivered DHL. DHL looks like it should deliver like vitamins or something.
Typically international deliveries.
Yep.
So you know what I mean. It doesn't. We don't get it very often.
Back
here.
when the Bitcoin was going on, I was buying graphics cards from overseas, and a lot of them were DHL. That's true.
I believe it. But other than that,
I'm just curious. Like a UPS guy, like is his game handle like representative of his job? Like is it like down with the brown?
No, it's
something
not.
like that,
No,
or
it's like domination.
big,
brown. I don't know.
Big deliverer or
it
something.
Could be big
Huge
package.
DJ giant package.
Right, giant package 669.
Oh, sweet. It's got a bunch of underscores and
so
X's and shit. No, it's actually like
we on
domination.
The ups.
It's domination.
Don't give his real one though.
No,
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, it was something to do with domination. And
interesting.
What's funny is I don't really know his name.
Maybe it's
I'm
like
assuming
I was saying it's like Dominic or something.
The only thing I could think of as soon as I got that, I was like, "Oh, that's probably his name."
Right.
But outside of that, I had no.
Right.
We don't
His
really
name is
talk
Ulysses Percy.
Oh God.
Sutherford?
Merman.
Well, no, UPS.
UPS.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, Ulysses Percy
Okay.
Sutherford.
Wow.
Which is like the most Confederate name I've ever heard.
Super
Yeah.
Confederate.
Can't believe they don't have a statue of this guy.
Funnier still, black guy. So not Confederate.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of those Americanized black names were from like plantation owners, all this. You know what I mean? Where they like you just get handed like Smith and all these are from like
that's fair.
Yeah. So it's lame, but. Maybe he's heir to the UPS fortune.
Oh,
there you go.
He's like
Ulysses Percy
boss.
Sutherford,
undercover boss.
Oh my God!
All this. That's why he was so cool. That's why he was so cool.
Because he only had to do the job for like 3 days, and they went back to making millions as a CEO.
And he's just playing on Xbox with you,
right?
Yeah, totally. I don't have to work. I'm a CEO.
I will say that it flashed across my screen the other day that he had like 250 more gamer score than I did.
Right.
I was like, and you're bringing home my trash cans? Okay, big flex, guy.
There you go.
But anyways,
so maybe there is the mystery component here. So what happened with this postcard is that someone in Tallahassee, Florida, apparently forwarded or had it mailed because it does have a postmark from July 12th of 2023. So someone found this postcard somewhere and then put it in the mail to continue its journey.
But if it's from France, how would I'm so interested in where the postal connection to Florida would be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Was it the French Quarter?
I don't.
Is that a...
I think that's Louisiana.
I was like, is that a pun or is this literally...
No, I'm just...
Yeah, no, that is Louisiana. I think so. Louisiana, like New Orleans.
Yep.
Nolans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. With the flexed eyes. New Orleans. Nolans.
I like it.
So apparently, I mean, yeah, it sounds like somebody in Florida got it at somehow, and then they apparently sent it on. So the recipient is trying to figure it out because they purchased the house that they live in just a few years ago. But the previous owners did live there for a long time, so they're saying it's probably for the previous owners.
Like if they worked at the USPS or something, and they just brought it home because it got lost.
That they don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. You can go a lot of different directions with that.
I know, right? That's why it's mysterious, I guess.
Mysterious. Touche.
Yeah.
What did the postcard say?
It said,
I know what you did.
Oh, no.
It said return to sender. No, I'm just kidding. It says, dear folks, by the time you get this, I will have long since been home, but it just seems proper to send this from the Tower Eiffel, where I am now. Don't have a chance to see much, but having fun.
They didn't know how right they were.
And this was from either Roy or Ray. They can't tell if it's an O or an A.
Bad handwriting.
So, like, not to be too weird, but couldn't you literally, like, isn't it public records? You can look up, like, previous homeowners or whatever?
That's what I'm talking about. The recipient of the postcard in Maine believes that it was intended for the previous homeowner.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is you can just look at, previous previous then you could literally just do, like, ancestry lookup or whatever, and then just be like, they had a son named Ray/Roy.
But then she's also wondering, like we are, why did it get to Florida?
Why did it take that long?
That's the Florida. That's the part that they're wondering
Florida
about.
Connection.
The Florida Connection.
Right.
Another movie.
Yeah, not a great one. It's just a bunch of criminals,
and an otter
attacking,
on a surfboard.
Yeah, well, that was California, though.
Not anymore.
He's moved.
Not anymore.
Cross country, bro.
Sweet. We've got a movie.
The fish are migrating.
Otter
did they go through the Panama Canal, or did they go all the way around?
On the surfboard?
Yeah, no. The fish tornado did. They went through the Panama Canal.
The cross canal.
Otter. This summer. Otter and the board, too.
That's pretty good.
They're not getting past me.
This adventure's hairier than ever.
Nice. Harebrained movies.
Harebrained scheme.
I like it. It's really good. You might have a career there in movie announcing. That's good.
Thank you.
All right. So, let's keep moving on. Segue music?
What? Why was that?
No, it was like I went for like the old ship horn.
I feel like you gotta do segue. Like you gotta do like Batman.
Oh, that's pretty good. And I saw the spin in my head too. Like it made me dizzy. That was wild.
Right.
I did a thing with my hand so you can't see.
So
just imagine me spinning my hand. There it is.
So from the UK, we have this wonderful story. This singer from Oxfordshire.
Oh, okay.
Very UK. She got a divorce.
Oh, it's Adele. No,
no, she divorced her devilishly handsome ghost of a Victorian soldier, and they were only married less than a year.
Did she marry it while it was a ghost?
Yes.
Dope. Just double checking.
Yeah.
Crossing the T's.
Brocarde, Brocarde, a songwriter and performer from Oxfordshire. She said the spirit has become increasingly possessive after their wedding, and was switching between being warm and intense and threatening.
Whoa.
I don't even know what to do with all this information.
And I like that this advertisement in the middle of the story has Chuck Norris.
Who the hell is Chuck Norris got to do
I
with
don't
this?
know. It's just an advertisement.
But
it is great. I love it.
Huh.
Anyways, so she claims that she married this ghost of a Victorian soldier.
It happens.
Said
as one does.
Eduardo was
it's like a soap opera.
devilishly handsome when he burst into her bedroom one dark and stormy night.
That should have been the first clue.
Yeah, devilishly.
Yeah. So he, immediately announced his love for her, and then later began confiding in her.
Did he get her pregnant? Is it like a god thing?
Oh God, just covered in ectoplasm.
That's not how that works.
That's her divorce lawyers. I want a divorce. No, please don't divorce me. No.
We'll
throw the trap down.
We'll make sure
no more alimony.
We'll make sure to post a picture of Eduardo on our Instagram for you.
Oh, good. Sweet.
I'm excited now.
This is going to be great.
So apparently she announced they were going to marry. They got married on Halloween in 2022.
You know what? Fitting. I like it.
Right. She apparently posted a video of the ceremony on Instagram.
So it's not even been a year.
She was wearing all black in an empty space where invisible Eduardo was said to have been standing.
And was there also no? You said no empty place. Like nobody showed up for her side too. I can't imagine why. Her family didn't show up to this wedding.
Well, you find something wrong with the story?
You said empty place. I was just saying. I was just
an empty space where invisible Eduardo was said to have been standing, and
no trace of her family. It sounds like.
I don't know.
She doesn't need her family when she has Eduardo.
That's
right.
Probably true, actually.
So, but she said on their honeymoon, Eduardo got drunk when they were on their honeymoon,
dude.
So things are already starting to go wrong.
I would be surprised if you didn't get drunk on your honeymoon.
That's right? Yeah.
Well, and for him it'd be quick. You'd think. I mean, he's a ghost.
Oh, it goes right through you.
Or maybe it take.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe it take longer.
No, I don't think so. I think he just soaks it in.
Dude, how up is this lady? Like, that is amazing. I do not understand. That is a lot.
I mean, 2022, that's what 2 years of pandemic being alone does to you.
Yeah,
you mellow your brain and you're like, I can't hang out with a ghost. I'll marry him.
Right.
Wow. They didn't even date.
No, he just burst in and he was like, I love you. And she's like, okay.
Candy.
Let's get married on Halloween.
Shoot day.
Like, well, all right.
So apparently also, though, she had to complain because she was tired of Eduardo's unsettling fascination with Marilyn Monroe.
Whoa.
Was that like from his time, though?
I don't. Well, no, because he's a Victorian soldier, so he would have been.
Okay, so that's
but
a little strange.
like she's
a
too
brunette. Young for you.
Yeah, well, that's weird.
Victorian era, she's too young for you, dude.
You made it weird, dude.
But see, like the lady, the current, she's a brunette, so obviously Marilyn Monroe being blonde, I'm sure that also.
Well, Marilyn Monroe started a brunette as well.
Right, but you know what I mean. She's famously blonde.
That's fair.
So apparently. The soldier's crush on the late iconic Hollywood actress. It began on their wedding day when he spotted the spirit of Monroe in the chapel. So Marilyn Monroe was at the wedding.
Wow, cool.
Wow.
Well, that's probably because her family didn't show up.
Right. And then she also said that he would disappear for days.
Oh, yeah. Where did he go?
Joke writes itself there.
It
no,
does.
not necessarily.
He went for milk.
But he would come back smelling of Chanel No. 5.
Shut up.
Which,
Shut
of course,
Monroe. Shut the f up. What is even happening?
Then she started setting boundaries, and Eduardo got mad. And
were they of salt?
So
that's pretty great.
So he started to haunt her with the sound of a screaming baby.
What?
Can you imagine him just being like, "Why did they
let this lady keep going, keep talking?"
It's so good.
This is awesome.
So she returned to the chapel where they married, and then she had him exorcised from her mind.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, him being able to travel is pretty interesting.
And
honestly.
then she announced the split in a song that she recorded.
Oh,
I couldn't even get I am not going to give the name of the song because it's that bad. People will find it anyways. But she literally wrote a song. She Alanis Morissette him. She Taylor Swifted him.
Oh, he got swifted.
Yeah, he got swifted.
Dang.
You're Eduardo the ghost. That don't impress me much.
I like that that's a completely
Eduardo. It's more like Eduardo.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, she told you.
All right.
Snap. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow, that is
it was just such a great story.
They just keep coming. As you were scrolling through that, were you like, what?
Well, the thing, I only read the headline, so I actually learned this story with you guys because I didn't realize it was that awful.
That is good.
Yeah, amazing. A love story in 2 minutes.
Yeah, and in like 8 months.
Right.
It's not even that long.
I'm like 100 whatever years.
Right, Victorian, a couple hundred years difference, maybe 150 years.
Right.
Whatever. Yeah. So I mean, it's we're sorry to see them split.
but
they were the new power couple. But
too bad.
No more. It'd be what, Bro Dardo or
no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to. Yeah, Bro Dardo. That's so bad.
Bro Dardo is horrible. Oh, it's absolutely Bro Dardo. That's hilarious.
It's never anything else now. I'll tell you that.
It's so terrible. It's great.
It's kind of sounds like Sharknado. Bro
Yeah,
Dardo. It's just a tornado full of bros. Oh my god, man! Like, what's up? How you doing?
Like sleeveless shirts cut all the way down.
Barbed wire tattoos.
Oh god. Yeah. It's got
Tribal. Yeah.
Oh god. Oakley's on. Oh no.
Wow.
That's a good Hollywood film there.
Sharknado is strong, but
Bro Dardo
might be. That's
coming in hot.
That's right.
Oh no. And that's a double entendre too.
Right.
Coming in hot.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Bro Dardo.
Well, a tornado.
I love you, babe. Shut up.
It's like that's the second film. It's Bro Dardo Double Entendre.
Oh,
it's the sequel.
Wow. And it includes the love story in the middle of it.
The eye of the tornado. The eye of the tornado. I was going to say the tornado is the ultimate circle jerk.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
That is. Yeah. I like that.
You look giant, bro. Yeah, but now you look huge, bro. That's awesome.
That would be the tagline there.
Nice.
We need them to stop complimenting each other. They're too strong. They're too strong. We need to split them up somehow. They bring out Marilyn Monroe's ghost. Whoa, hey, and they all look out, and then the tornado dissipates. Whoa.
The power.
And then what's her face? Bronchi. What's her name?
I don't remember now.
Me Bronchi.
Yeah.
Bronchi.
So like, stop with the. Stop with. You're taking me husband. Stop it. Hey, bruv. Stop it. Hey, that's me husband. I'm from Devonshire.
I don't know anymore. I've lost the thread. I've lost it. Wow.
Our podcast's like Inception.
Yeah. There's a lot of layers.
There is.
One of them is, No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know either.
It's very, yeah.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah. So it's the last story, but we talked about earlier. We talked about, remember I said there was a story about if something fell on you. You were talking about birds.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is very similar to this. So this is one of those where I will preface that no one got harmed, so that's why this is kind of funny.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean? Like, obviously, at first you might be like, this is scary, but since no one really got hurt, you're like, okay, that's kind of funny, though.
That when you see something on an AFV,
because it's ridiculous.
You automatically know that no one was probably injured.
So that's the important thing.
That's right.
So what happened was an emergency slide fell from a plane and hit a Chicago house.
Oh,
like emergency slide, like the thing,
like the big
inflatable
puffy ones.
But it wasn't inflatable. I'm assuming.
Right?
How was a plane?
Inflated. How does it lose that?
I was gonna say, were they flying and it dropped out? Well, I guess you're about to tell us. Hold on, let's take bets.
Yeah, okay,
I'm gonna say they're flying. Because for some reason, I was imagining them parked on the ground, but there's a house right there for some reason, and then just like hit the house,
like it flew away. Oh, well.
No, like they were parked like 6 feet away from a house, and then just like and just like opened onto them.
Technically, still
like
true.
An errant bouncy house.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, I'm assuming it must just be like flying and drops out, right?
It's got to be collapsed.
Yeah, that's what happened. So there was a plane that was approaching O'Hare International Airport. And apparently, somehow, and they literally are investigating, they don't know what happened. It came off the plane, or I don't know, because I thought those things were like in a compartment.
I thought the emergency door had to open for them to work.
Yeah, like there seems like a whole process that before that even can do that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it apparently fell off the plane. It came down. It hit this person's house. They were in their house, and they heard the noise. They heard something, whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, what the hell? So they went outside. And apparently it hit the downspout of the house and then kind of landed or whatever. And it did a little bit of damage to some of the roof and the downspout and a kitchen window screen. And it ended up in the backyard of their house. So one of the gentlemen in the house dragged it to the front of the house. And they stretched it out. He said it was all jumbled up.
Trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, they're just like, what the hell is going on? There's something.
Yeah, the kids aren't out. Our wishes were answered.
Yeah, it's a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube, man.
So they called 911, and then the FAA actually came out about a half an hour later, and they did say, yep, that is from a plane that was from Switzerland and was missing its emergency slide. So they are investigating how that exactly happened.
That's a pretty quick turnaround, to be honest. 30 minutes, they're already out there, and they already got figured out. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's taken an hour for a cop to get to my house in Flint before. So.
Well, to be fair, he was driving from Saginaw. So.
That's probably fair.
I guess we get to bleep all this. I forgot we were in secret mode.
Well, it just means that I used to live there. It's all good.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't live there now.
Right.
Michigan's a big state. We're not even there right now.
Most people know Flint's a shithole because of the water crisis.
It's
So I mean,
it's
obviously, there's some difficulty there. So I mean, like I said, fortunately, no one was outside when that happened. That would be a little bit scary.
Yeah.
To just have a giant piece of.
I imagine it's heavy because it's got to be.
Oh my gosh,
it's huge.
He said it's the size of a car. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, plus it's like a giant airbag because that's how they get them out so quick. So it literally has like an explosive like.
Oh yeah, and when it hit the ground, it could have went off.
Yeah, I don't know if that stays with the plane though, or if it would be part of the.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like an explosive propellant that's on the plane and then it like blows, like as like a tube connected to it and it blows it up.
Would have to be really, really strong for those things. So I just assumed that it would be integral.
Maybe, it's a good question.
I don't know.
I have no clue, but that is fascinating.
That's exactly. I was like, I don't know. That's crazy. I don't.
It's the size of a car. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Just a whole slide falling on your house.
Did they touch it like that lady? It was warm.
Like the meteor that hit her house.
Yeah.
I mean, he said they dragged it out front and they kind of unfolded it. I'm sure they were like, "What in the hell is this?"
Yeah, that's
so.
Yeah, why did this fall on my house?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, where'd it come from?
Yeah, this is a weird delivery. DHL is terrible. Just threw it through our roof.
New Amazon Prime. We're delivering with a giant drone.
Right.
Through your roof.
Yeah.
Just drop off a car. It's like Mercenaries. You remember that video game?
Oh, yeah.
They just like drop it off on a helicopter.
Yeah, the airdrops.
Yeah.
Kind of like the GTA, too. They did that,
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so.
Mercenaries good.
The first game was awesome.
Exactly.
I had two. It wasn't as good.
It was fine.
Oh, yeah, it was all right. I like Just Cause better. But anyway.
That's fair.
There's a special version called Mercenaries.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're underwater. Yeah.
Anything you get delivered just sinks to the bottom.
Yeah, it just sinks down.
It's great. Yeah. There's no such thing as falling through your roof because it can't make it that far.
Right.
We don't have roofs.
Slowly drops down. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all I got.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
A lot of animals.
It was this week,
Animals.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, bears and otters and
Dogs.
What else?
Dogs.
We talked
moved it
about
to
cats.
Yeah.
Wait, we didn't talk about bears.
We talked about
The
a
dog named Bear.
Bear.
Yeah, I forgot. I was like, why am I thinking bears?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, and birds.
We did.
Lovely. And Mersons.
Lovely.
Oh, and fish. There you go. Yeah, okay.
Mermanity.
Yeah.
Merman. Oh, the mermanity.
Exactly, yeah.
Come to Mercenarity.
Look in my Mers. What do you see? Well, that was fun. That was great. I feel like I might have pulled my mic too close. I'm like too intimate now.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Oh, he's very close on
We're
that.
very close to the mic now.
You can't see, but
Right.
it's close.
I've backed it off.
You did.
So that's it. You got anything? Anything exciting? Anything else we want to...
No, I think we've already revealed some plans. We already got some cool stuff in the works.
Truth.
I'm excited. Our other big podcast project is coming up soon. Well, our other one that's currently locked in because we have our third one that we have ready to go with with our buddy Aaron and a few other people. That one's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna. If you enjoy fantasy, if you enjoy fantastical, if you enjoy testicle.
I was going to say fanatical, but that testicle better.
That too.
It's good.
It should be very exciting.
Don't get it near that fish.
And for the
ball cutter.
For the no. Yeah. Das Bull cutter. No, and the other exciting one. The one that we're working on right now, currently doing episodes, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
If you are a music enjoyer, if you're a history enjoyer, if you are a comedy enjoyer, if you are any of these things or all these things, I think you will thoroughly enjoy, especially since, as much as I love Podbags, it is kind of great to see Dad put some investigative work in and really hunker down at some information. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
It's some real fantastic journalism. So
That's true.
Very exciting. Coming soon here.
Right. Yeah.
Is this the first time we announced it?
I don't know.
I don't know. We've talked about it.
This is the first time we've been this excited about it. It's coming soon. It's real.
Exactly.
It's real.
We're finally doing it appropriately.
That's right.
Putting legitimate work into it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So those are all things to look forward to.
Yep.
And we're getting our Patreon ready too. We're just making sure we get enough good content for y'all. So
That's right.
Well, I'm not going to make it not worth it. Yeah.
And we have a little bit of everything too, which is exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
Got some comedy stuff, some cool video stuff, some behind the scenes, some musical stuff a few different ways, which is also super exciting.
True.
Yeah. Not musicals, but maybe.
No, maybe someday.
Maybe a short one.
Yeah.
We could do it.
Let's do cats.
Are we gonna
cats, but in the style of Sound of Music?
Are we gonna censor the buttholes?
We should.
I think we should make
just always blurred.
We should remake Cats, but it's not about cats. It's just about buttholes. It's just a giant walking butthole.
Huh.
Or like I said, it should be Cats, but done by Sound of Music. So it's like Nazis chasing after cat people.
I liked you at Cat's Butt. That's it.
Cat's Butt?
Cat's Butt. And then that's just the end because it is. It's exactly
and then
that.
you just have to look at it and you go,
This is the type of quality
we're
content
jellicle cats
that you have to look forward to
on Patreon.
Yeah, it'll be wonderful. I guarantee it.
Yep, the kind of stuff your friends don't get to.
No money back guarantee.
So if you are for or against, please let us know. You can contact us through social media. You can get on Facebook. We're at facebook.com/podbags or tumblr.com/podbags. We also are on Instagram, which we're getting busier on, doing better with that.
How's the Instagram?
Yep, at Podbags Podcast. And you can email us directly if you'd like, podbagspodcast@gmail.com. And also, we appreciate if you would take the time to subscribe and like or follow or any of that stuff. Give us positive stuff.
Please.
5 stars for everything all the time. That would
we appreciate all the feedback we're already getting. We're getting more. We got some people commenting on our lookalike post, which is exciting.
The doppelgangers.
That was fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
And some other great feedback. So I love it. Yeah,
Yes.
keep it up. Please keep talking to us. We love it.
Yes, we love it. We do. So we look forward to it.
That's right.
So speaking of looking forward to it, we'll see you next week.
Yes.
Have a good week. That is it for us. That's another episode that we have bagged and tagged.
It was a short bag.
Just a little one today.
Tiny bag. Sure.
A dime bag?
Tiny bag.
Oh, I thought dime bag.
It was a dime
that works
bag.
too, yeah.
Dang.
All right, we'll see you next time.
It was a ball bag, yeah.
A Joey ball bag.
Joey ball bag.
All right, bye.
Oh, bye.
Goodbye.